Hello there, it's your boy Gunda Prosper with another video. So today I just want to talk about tech wars. In general, we developers are always arguing about certain stuff, whether to use tabs over spaces, etc. So there are people who'd be pro tabs, and then they'll say no, you can't use spaces. Tabs are what's this minified better, they are more compressible better than spaces, and the sound of a space bar while you're coding, some say it's annoying, like when you keep doing the space bar, especially on like your old keyboard where like other keys are more silent and the space bar is more louder. So some people say no, I'm the tab guy, I'm the spaces guy, and then this argument will go on, and then there are others like me who are both tabs and space, depending when we typing which one is faster. So if I since I'm a Python dude and I have to do tab for indentation, right? Sometimes if my hand is already on a tab and the following word is continuing with the tab, say I'm doing the word, so to continuation I press tab to continue, or the other arrow, right? So sometimes I just double tab and then that will act as a space. But usually because I code like that person that codes like this. So sometimes I would have my thumb on the space, so I'll end up doing spaces, and yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as the code runs and the code runs efficiently. So, but we debate that. Now, the debate that is on is about what's this Tailwind. So imagine, so all these developers are saying, no, it's better to write your own stuff, and then the Tailwind guys are like, no, Tailwind kind of like give you classes that proper developers already wrote for you. So you just mentioned the classes, right? The other HTML dudes who write their own classes. And CSS will say, no man, it looks horrible because now your your div kind of like looks so long, and the moment you have multi divs or multi content inside your container, it looks like junk, it's unreadable. And yeah, that's a valid point. Sometimes it gets to be unreadable, but as soon as you train yourself to actually learn Tailwind, you're able to read those classes that other people created. So it's a better, it gets better every time. You just have to give it a thought. But we are out here arguing these things, and we argue them and we argue them to a point of no return. It's keyboard, BlackBerry keyboard versus iPhone screen keyboard. I mean, the screen won. Even the people that were pro BlackBerry keyboard now are out, left in the hoods. And yeah, and the people that use Vim, it's now shrinking. They were like 4 point something percent of Vim. Now it's going to like 3.9. So Vim, people who use Vim are becoming less and less, and the only ones that are left there is people who actually do DevOps, who work on the server where you can install IDEs like your Visual Studio. That's where they opt to use Vim, and that's cool. Another person will say, no, I don't have to use Vim. Even there, I can write stuff and then go just copy them there, and it works. But you use Nano. You write stuff on your VS Code, and then you open up Nano and then paste and then exit, and that's it. You can also do that. So they will say that it's counterproductive, which it might be true, but you might find that my speed in programming is still faster than yours, even though you're using Vim, because programming, it's usually about the thinking, and your thinking is slower than mine, and I solve problems faster than you, and etc. So sometimes these arguments are kind of like counterproductive actually. And some people will be like, no, I just argue for the sake of it. I already know that I lost the argument. I'm just arguing to piss you off. And that's true. Sometimes when I go to people standing together, and they are more people that are Tailwind. I actually become the opposite of that, and then I come with argument of the opposite. Sometimes if they are ones that are on the opposite, I actually come on the other side, and yeah, we waste our time just going on blah 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 blah, this and this and this and this and this and this, etc. Like people are like, no, you should not learn how to do architecture because you're not gonna get there yet. Learn architecture when you're going to be a senior. I'm like, no, but when I'm a senior, I want to be like a hot knife over butter. I want to cut the stuff very fast, and that's what I want. And this debate goes on and on and on and on. So from my take about this is, let's just stop arguing about useless stuff. And the argument can go long. I mean, we've been arguing about this Tailwind thing ever since Tailwind came out, and more people are adopting it, but we're still arguing. The same way where we have a lot of people who use spaces, but we are still saying tabs are better. Um, yeah, why not just let people uh, choose whatever they're comfortable with? If you are comfortable with writing your own CSS, do that. And if when you're writing your own CSS, you're still faster than me and your designs are still slicker than mine, then that's cool. But if I want to be more productive and I could still uh, do other stuff and other people can still read it using Tailwind, that's cool. But people on my team should also learn the stuff that is coming by, or new technologies. We should embrace new technologies. We can't go on and on and on and on all technologies. Come on.